Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1. You either loved it or you hated it. It was definitely an interesting season. A couple days ago I asked for you guys' opinions on this season, so we're gonna go ahead and break all those down. At the end of the video, we will reveal our final score of Chapter 5 Season 1. Was it a good season or was it a bad season? Well, let's dive a little deeper. The season started off pretty good. Obviously, it's a new chapter launch, meaning that we got a brand new map, and there was so much content in this season. It almost seemed like there's infinite content. There was nothing stopping us from having fun. We also knew that LEGO, Fortnite Festival, and Rocket Racing were just right around the corner. It looked like this season was going to be amazing. Then, the modes released. As you can see here, this person says that he liked the new map, the testing of the 3 new modes, and the TMNT collab. Some of those we'll touch on later, but let's pay attention to the testing of the 3 modes. Notice the word testing. Yeah, the testing of the 3 modes were fun, and they were honestly really fun to keep playing after they released. For about a week. And this was not just me. As you can see, the player count started to rapidly decline on all these modes. Once people found out there's no end goal for LEGO, screw it. Once people have tested out Festival, what's the point if you're not buying the super overpriced Festival Pass? For Rocket Racing, once you got the free skin, well, you're about done there. Many players decided to just try to ignore the new modes. However, these new modes brought something that would change Fortnite in a very bad way. And you already know what I'm talking about, the item shop. As you know, with the release of LEGO, all skins now have a LEGO variant. However, some have higher quality versions. Just take a look at this skin right here compared to this skin. Fortnite only wanted to release the higher quality LEGO variants instead of the lower quality ones. This caused for very specific outfits to only go into the item shop. And since there's less skins that came to the item shop, that means that the same ones were rotating in over and over and over. Not only that, but overpriced cars, jam tracks, and instruments cluttered the item shop as well. With the same skins releasing over and over, the overpriced items cluttering the item shop, it was an absolute mess. Luckily, Winterfest rolled around and we knew that this was gonna save this season, so we thought. We loaded and ready to open up our first presents in the cabin, only to realize that the cabin was non-existent. And already, people were getting very annoyed about this. Instead, you had to use this cheap screen to open up these presents. It was a really bad system. Gameplay-wise, we got a bunch of unvaults. Fun. Nothing new. I think you can already piece this together. No Winterfest cabin with bad item shops was creating a bad storm of, no content. However, there were a bunch of great Winterfest skins coming soon, but we had to wait like a month after Winterfest ended for all of them to actually be released into the shop. Obviously know that for Winterfest, Epic likes to go on a vacation, and so they just left us with straight up nothing. We were stuck for like 3 weeks with no new content, and with the disappointment of Winterfest, it was a really stale time this season. After about a month of no updates, we finally got an update announcement. This introduced the Caro Boxes in the EMP Stealth Camo. These were completely new mythics that we have never seen before. Well, that's what we all thought at first. Then we realized the boxes were completely useless, and the EMP was just a more useless version of the cloaking gauntlets. Yet again, they left us alone for 2 weeks with these super boring mythics. The item shops are still pretty bad at this point. We were all getting tired of the unvaults and reskinned items. There was nothing going on in Fortnite at this point. Everyone was just so sick of it. However, that's when we all logged in one day to see this new icon at the top of the lobby. Click on it and it revealed this, and we all knew that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was coming soon with a huge update. This was our mini Battle Pass update for this season, and to be honest, it was really cool at first. The mythics were really fun, the driftboard was fun to play with again, and it was really fun to grind out the mini Battle Pass. And then they kind of just left us alone again for like 2 weeks with this update. And it seems what Fortnite thinks is that if they add a bunch of mythics to the game, that is enough to keep us entertained. Really, it's not, as all the mythics just have the same abilities that you keep on using game after game after game. Once you finish the mini Battle Pass, well, then what? This was definitely the peak moment of the season, but even then, it just still felt very lacking. That concluded, and it's now almost time for Season 2. And there is one thing that this season deserves credit for. That is a mini live event teasing Season 2. The past couple days has been really fun to follow all the earthquakes and all the lava stuff. At this point, we've established the lack of content, the bad item shops. Now let's talk about the gameplay of this season. Basically, the gameplay we were playing with the entire season that just had nothing new added to it, due to the lack of content. Starting with the loot pool, which seems to have some mixed opinions. I personally think it's pretty good, except for one weapon. That's the, yeah, I don't think I'm the one who doesn't like the frenzy. Overall, the weapon mods are pretty fun, but people did not like that the weapons did not have hit scan, which I do agree with that as well. People seem to like the medallion system a little more after it got nerfed from the start of the season. Overall, it seems like the map is pretty good, which also includes the graphics. I think the graphics and the map are really good this season. I like it a lot, personally. There was also some disappointment that we didn't get any dogs in Fortnite Chapter 5. What? Overall, there were some fun moments, but it just seems like all the cons and things that people didn't like way overweighed the fun parts of the season. With that, this chapter is definitely mixed. It was a mid-season for sure. Me personally, I enjoyed the gameplay, didn't really like the battle pass. I liked the map. I think loopholes are right, except for that one weapon. I don't like the item shops. I do not like the lack of content. It was a weird season for sure, and I think with that, I'm gonna go and give it a 6 out of 10. Overall, it just wasn't the best. With that though, I'll see you guys in like 3 months with the Fortnite Season 2 review. Let me know what you guys think of this video format, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.